seen this sting operation, and the National Investigation Agency
News magazine Tehelka has made some startling claims in a sting
The
operation.
investigation agency, that is NIA, will be probing into the sting operation carried out by a private television channel.
Hi readers, this is Shahwaz Mirza and I'm back with another interesting video of Blue Salt publication. As we all know that journalists are quite famous for their sting operations. So today I'm in conversation with a journalist, the crime editor of Midday newspaper, the author of Anatomy of Sting, Mr. Bhupen Patel. So Mr. Patel, you have been covering crime for more than 20 years now. So I would like to know, why didn't you do a whodunit kind of a book or a crime thriller kind of book instead of doing Anatomy of Sting?
I chose this subject because nobody has ever written about sting operations, in the sense how sting operations are done.
Okay.
So basically what people get to read about sting operations is hardly 60 to 50% of what it is. But every time when you do a sting operation, there's a story that develops behind it.
Okay.
So it was a unique thing to tell people in a way that how it is done, rather than telling them about the sting operations. So I discussed this with Hussain, and he also liked the subject. So we decided to give it a shot, and I had done a lot of sting operations. So I thought, like, if I divide it into 10 chapters, it would make an interesting read.
While doing these stories, you have only focused on the sting operations and not on the special investigation you have been doing your entire career. Can I know the reason why?
Sting operations are also kind of special investigations. It would be wrong to say that they are not, you don't investigate while doing a sting operations. Here it is more thrilling than how others investigations that you do.
Okay.
There's a thrill of how you get that person in front of the camera, how you catch him in front of the camera, and how you nail him in front of the camera. So I think that is much more interesting than just I won't say that special investigation stories are not interesting, but this is more thrilling, of course, more thrilling than the
crime
investigations.
Yeah. Well, did you refer to any other sting operations conducted by other authors or people in abroad or in India, like Tehelka? What is the point of reference for conducting such kind of sting operation?
I've read about it for sure. There's other sting operations conducted by Tehelka and other foreign media.
Okay.
But I've just read it like any other story. I've not, I think sting operations in every subject, there's a different strategy that is used. Okay, so I don't think it has really helped me to take the story forward.
Okay.
But of course, reading it makes people more prepared. I was more prepared when I saw those stories, and it helped me in a way.
Okay. Lastly, I would like to know, how did you and Mr. Zaidi collaborate to write this particular book? How did you ensure that your team will work despite of having so much conflicts with your editors and other seniors at work?
Hussain Hussain had been a mentor to me a couple of years, and I had learned a lot from him.
Okay.
So there were some stories that were done under his supervision also.
Okay.
So I just happened to discuss the story ideas about this book, and he was damn excited about it, and I thought, if he is there to overlook my book, then it would really help me.
Bhupen Patel and I know each other for a good 20 years now. We have worked together in Midday. However, our team rocked when he joined me in Mumbai Mirror while I was the head of special investigation. So together we did some fantastic stories, which you will find totally described in graphic details in his book, Anatomy of Sting.
And talking about other editors, I don't think I had any. Of course, there were conflicts, but there was just difference in opinions, and which everybody has while working with your bosses. But they have also been very helpful, and they have also been encouraging me for those kind of stories.
Well, that's very nice to hear. Well, that will be all, Mr. Patel. Thank you very much for giving us your time.
Thank you.
So friends, that was Mr. Bhupen Patel, the author of Anatomy of Sting. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yes, of course, if you have not read the book yet, get your copy today. So this is Shahwaz Mirza signing off. Take care. Goodbye.
Book. It has 10 interesting chapters. It shows us how a real life crime story is different from the real life crime story.